test stuff so you guys can actually see. So, alert box. So, my follow is the whistle, the subscriptions. I don't have subscription. I think I set it up though, didn't I? I did, but that didn't show up either, apparently. Good to know that works. Donation was that. Hosting. Wow. Don't have that one. Okay, so I haven't set up half the stuff, apparently. So no, I haven't used any of the treasure chest stuff. I could do the chest appearing, or I could do like the getting in the item. You are right, that would probably actually make more sense. Kind of wish I had thought of that, but I was very tired. I will put that in, and yes, all my alerts are very half-baked. But Sergeant Alpha, because you did that, because you suggested that, where is my goddamn currency counter? There it is. Sergeant Alpha, where are you? Oh my god, why can I not find anybody on here? There you are. You are getting 100 souls for that. There you go. But yes, all my alerts are very half-baked. I usually work on them after my stream, which is why the donation thing was in there, because Sergeant Alpha, you mentioned it yesterday, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll probably do it a little bit later. And then I was like, oh, I got 40 minutes before my meal's ready, so I started working on it. That's pretty much how I always work on things, is half asleep and never fully planned out, ever. Uh, so let's see, where are we? Marco, you followed us. What's wrong? Vice, don't go, please. Time for an emotional point in my life. My mother and father were both killed by Valuan soldiers while they were trying to escape from the city. There's no way out. Trying to get through the Grand Fortress? It's impossible. No one has ever escaped from Valua. You're just going to die this time. I just know it. Your parents? I'm sorry to hear that, Marco. But I have to go. I don't have a choice. And every time I hear the word impossible, it makes me want to prove everyone wrong. Well, that can be troublesome. A long time ago, a handful of sailors took a small boat into uncharted skies. They had no idea what they would find. Monsters, a maelstrom, the end of the world. It was because of these sailors challenged the unknown that new lands were discovered. If we challenge ourselves and never give up, our own horizons will broaden, in our hearts and in our minds. I need to push myself every day. I have to know what I can accomplish. I never give up. And so far, nothing has ever stopped me. But Vines... I don't know why I'm giving him a whiny voice now. Don't worry about me. I believe that we'll make it out. I will find a way. That's what keeps me going. I'm going to prove that it's not impossible to escape. Impossible is just a word to let people feel good about themselves when they quit. Yeah, I know. I've always put Marco as a very whiny voice. Yeah, actually, the very short clips of audio you do hear from him are actually ridiculous. It is actually quite whiny and nasally. Which is kind of why I want this like to be fully voiced over. Because you only hear it later on. I'm not going to actually spoil where you hear it, but Vice, do you think I could ever... Hang on, let's do it properly. Vice, do you think I could ever be a sailor? If I could ever sail the skies? I can't do that for long. That's going to irritate the crap out of me. Of course, you got what it takes. I'll be waiting for you. Out there. There you go. Reminds me of, oh, who else does it sound like that? Oh, God, I can't even remember now. Anyways, thank you. I wanted to say Eggman, but I don't think that is actually Eggman. Lord Galcian brings good news, Your Majesty. Indeed I do, Your Highness. I am sure you will be pleased. As you have requested, my forces have captured a Sylvite. Ruler of the Vluan Empire, Empress Theodora I. I mean, I would rate it as SpongeBob SquarePants territory. Yeah. It'd be like... Oh my god, actually, I know exactly what it is. The voice is that it would be the child of SpongeBob and Patrick Starfish. Because it's the irritating whine of SpongeBob with the deepness of Patrick. Ah, excellent work, Galcian. You have yet to fail me. So, this is what a Sylvite looks like. Such a beautiful girl. Her clothes are interesting. A nice specimen. Today we have taken another step closer to our main objective. Soon, the Valuan Empire shall rule the world. Come. You seem sad, young one. Why do you not rejoice with us? You shall witness our finest hour. Hey, Syroxis, how's it going? You have the knowledge that we seek. You can assist us. Mwahaha. All who oppose us shall fall. I don't know why she got like a very manly, deep, evil laugh, but she did. Their islands shall be reduced to ash and dust. Anyone who stands in our way will be destroyed. And her accent keeps going in and out, apparently. I'm not consistent. I'm melting, it's so hot. And apparently it won't get colder for over a week now. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm doing alright. Just finished up work and now playing my favorite game of all time. So, pretty damn good. And you, young one, shall help us. Okay, should I keep going with the accent? Because I keep dropping it. Enrique. So, Prince of Valua, Enrique. Iglesias? Mother, ruling the world by force is not something that I am sure I approve of. An empire that does not listen to the plight of its people is destined to fall. Are you sure that you want me to voice her however I like? Let's just move that way. So I can voice her like Donald Duck. You're fully okay with me voicing her as if she's Donald Duck. Oh, fuck. That didn't work. Hang on. You do not want to pay you when you're poor, and you do want to pay you when you're people. Yeah, I don't even know if you guys can actually understand that. I mean, you can continue. We can just go with that she has foreign accent syndrome. Can you guys actually understand what I was saying there? Because if you guys can, I'd rather read it properly. But if you guys can fully understand, I will continue with Empress Donald Duck. Mostly. Okay. What voice shall I give Enrique? And I'll do my best. I can do Mickey, or at least a little bit. I can do Gollum a little bit. Okay, that's good. I also don't have like the best headset, so it's a little bit easier in person. But I can... Mickey Mouse Enrique?
Woohoo! But mother!
Now, Enrique, I am begging the emperor for you. Sit you there and now I'm not sure. With your back on, you should bend and get you.
Yeah, it would definitely make it possible, because it's going to be very hard to keep it up, because the way to make the Donald Duck voice, I honestly don't know how the voice actor does it normally. But the best way I got, it just makes it really hard to make a lot of the sounds, because I have to have my teeth clenched. But we'll see. Oh, it's giving me a little bit of indigestion too. I'm going to have to ad-lib some of it to make it easier. Oh god, I can't do D's at all.
You would kill me. Where you find your boat with shoes?
Ah, there we go. I hope this is very entertaining for you guys. I'll just... trying to think of an easy voice for Fina, because being a main character, I'm going to have a lot of voices, or a lot of voice lines. Give a few suggestions and I'll do my best to imitate them. A deep, manly voice. I will die before I tell you.
What did you say?
You do not understand how powerful the Gigas really are. The Gigas were great weapons of destruction built by the old world. They are more powerful than you can imagine.
I didn't research you over your messages rubbish. That we are the most powerful empire. We have full control over them. And once we get them, we can rule the world.
Yeah, well, you know, they are the royal guards. They have to go through rigorous training not to laugh at their empress. But I think the one in the back's having a little bit of trouble. Like, this guy right here. No. Humans must never control the moon crystals and the Gigas ever again. Power-hungry dictators like you are the reason humans must never control them. Wow, she's doing the voice for me now.
to kill and show me the helpless of the twins and invisible in my own palace. Killer! Killer! Turn it to the right! Off with your hand!
Oh, mother! Think about what you're saying. You cannot kill her. Oh, she's done nothing wrong. Oh,
Understand these children, the issues of wicked, and understand judging me too. Killer! Killer down!
Oh God. Ah, that is really. I haven't done the Donald Duck voice in a long time. Please, you must believe me. The power of the Gigas is not to be underestimated. Random Imperial Guard. I'll just do it normal, I guess. Silence, wench. You shall pay for your insolence. Ugh. Lord Galcian, I bring urgent news. Someone has broken into the Colosseum and freed the Blue Rogues. So now that I'm doing voices, different voices for everyone, what shall Galcian have? High-pitched? Or my best attempt at a model's voice? Porn star Galcian. How's that? Anyone? Any suggestions for Galcian? Let's see. Siraxis suggested Mickey Enrique. Sergeant Alpha did Donald Duck. Watchmen, you get to choose. What shall Galcian be? Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised. I kind of went overboard with a lot of this. But Watchmen, you get to choose. What voice shall Galcian be? If you can't think of anything, I'll probably go with very high pitched. Because I think like the strongest fighter in the army having a very high pitched voice is hilarious. When he's supposed to be like this very... Okay.
what? I'm on my way. Take the girl to the ship and bring her to the Grand Fortress immediately.
Yes, Lord Galcian. Someone's going to have to remind me of all these voices I decided for people. Because I'm not going to remember them.
Your Majesty, I request permission to deploy the Armada. I will take the girl with me, and she will be my guide to the moon crystals.
Civilized, you can build up the Armada and bring the treasures to me.
Of course, Your Majesty. However, I have but one humble request. I would like to request that a new addition be made to our highest ranking officers. I would like to recommend my Vice Captain, Ramirez, for the position.
Congratulations! I will choose I want you to give me the money. You appear me those creatures.
Yes, Your Majesty.
As you wish, Your Majesty.
Apparently, I've given him a bit of a slur, too. You heard the Admiral. Get up! Alright, she was supposed to have the deep voice. Ramirez? I'm barely keeping track of them right now, so this is going to be... Wait, did I forget chest at the end? No. Well, not lower city, but upper cities obviously would be a great popular tourist spot. I mean, it's all gold and rich, and there's tons of sweets around, people in fancy dresses. I mean, look, it's Princess Cinderella. And this is one of the stepsisters. And also think about it. Who else in this world would have the same amount of power? I mean, Disney can crush anybody they want. They just don't, thankfully. The guy sitting down here is the only guy in Valua that you like other than Enrique. I actually would have to agree. Let's talk to the only guy that's actually, for the most part, reasonable. Oh, are you a nobleman? You'll have to excuse me. But which family are you from? I won't lie. I am from the Dine family. Me? I'm one of the members of the Dine family. The Dine family, you say? I don't seem to recall any noble families of such a name. Well, just looking at you, I can tell that you come from a noble military family. I shall try to remember that name. That guy's a nice guy. Oh, actually, I'm just trying to remember. Sergeant Alpha, remind me. Is there a forced run from Galician at this point? I can never remember. I know if you can avoid the fights while running down the thing, but I'm trying to remember if there is an actual, like, right from the get-go, a forced fight that you have to run from. Oh, I have to give a voice to Aika as well. Anyone want to have a suggestion for Aika? Okay, that's good to hear. There is no battles I have to run from. I was so tired today for some reason. Even took a nap from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Yeah, the heat does make a lot of people tired. That's usually why I'm actually hiding. I mean, a lot of the light, like over here, this area, is actually from my windows. I have a really bright light right beside me here, and it's doing, like, here, I'll turn it off, and I don't think it's going to change. Yet, very little change. It is just ridiculously bright out. And it's getting hotter, probably not as hot as over there in Europe, because you guys are a lot higher up than... Oh no, you'd probably be around the same level. Because I think I'm all along the 49th parallel. I think Germany's around the 49th parallel as well. Or am I just complete? Now, crap. I said something and now it's bugging me. This is how my mind works. Uh, I was right. 49th parallel. So, 49th parallel north. Alright. In Europe. Wow, I can't spell Europe apparently. Da, 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 da. Germany. So it does run through Germany. I was right. I'm not going to try and say any of those names. The closest one I could probably do is Moravia. But, wow. Dyslexia, please. Bavaria. Oh my god, why did I misread that? I literally switched the R and the V around. I'm like, that didn't read that right. Bavaria, and yes, that's the only one I'm going for. I am actually legitimately... Yes. Well, I can't... I can't say the actual German ones. I can only say the English ones, because I haven't learned the German ones. And I only did a very short amount of German. Like, I only learned a very small amount of German. Even though my family keeps telling me I should learn more. But anyways, voice for Aika. Any suggestions? So I'm trying to think of a type of voice. Because I don't want to do anything... with the three main characters, of Vice, Aika, and Fina, I don't really want to do anything that's too taxing on my voice. Because Vice is just going to be my normal voice. Fina is going to be the very deep voice. Aika. I don't know. Lady Emma, if you're still here, do you want to pick a voice? Because if not, if no one has any suggestions... High voice, normal voice, and deep voice. So Fina's the deep voice. I guess I could make Vice the high voice and Aika the normal. Or I could have Vice be the normal and Aika the high. How would you guys like it? Because we have Fina as deep. So do you want Aika to be the high voice or the normal voice? And then Vice will be the opposite. But then again, I already have Galcian as the high voice. But then again, I also gave him a slur too. For some reason. Then again, I could do high, like not really high pitched, but okay, Aika for high. So let's do a higher pitch, not like squeaky high. Let's see. I'm going to screw this up, so Sorry if I hurt anyone's ears or it sounds absolutely like crap, but I'm going to do my best. Vice, that huge vehicle over there must be the rail car. Apparently I turned her into a porn star. Oh well. That's what she's got. I think you're right, Aika. Looks like it can only ride on those rails. Guess it would be hard to steal. Let me get a closer look. I still don't know why you don't actually have the ability to zoom in. Fina. What are you talking about? I thought Fina was supposed to be at the palace. That's what I thought, but it looks like that rail car is going to the Grand Fortress. Well, glad you guys enjoyed Porn Star Aika. If she gets taken to the fortress, we'll never be able to get her out. We have to move. Now. It sounds like the engines are starting. We'll never get down there in time. Vice, what should we do? Oh, I am so glad I picked up a lot to drink. My voice is going to kill me at the end of this. We've got to jump on the roof. I almost did it in Aika's voice. What? Isn't there a Plan B? Come on, Aika. This shouldn't be too tough. Graceful as always. Fina should be at the front of the rail car. Let's go. Lord Galcian, we've received a message from the central station in Upper City. They've spotted some air pirates snooping around the rail cars.
What? And the air pirates who escaped the execution, are they still free?
Yes, Lord Galcian. My humblest apologies.
It matters not.
I'll summon the guards and sweep all the rail cars. We'll find them.
No, that won't be necessary. We know where they are heading. They're going to try and rescue the girl. What's the status of the Grand Fortress gates?
They're currently open, sire. They aren't scheduled to close for a while.
Close the gates immediately. Place all ships in the bay on full alert. Dispatch the Imperial Railcar immediately. I shall deal with these air pirates myself.
Yes, Lord Galcian.